Level 1. Associate. You're 22. You're not made yet. You can't be. Your grandmother's Irish, but you've been running packages since you were 16, and now you're in deeper than you ever planned. You make nothing, guaranteed. Maybe 300 this week, maybe nothing next week. You're disposable, completely. That guy who drove for Sal, he talked too much at a bar. They found him in a trunk in long-term parking at Newark. You went to the funeral, open casket. You saw what they did to his face first. You can't have a normal life. Your girlfriend left because you disappeared for 3 days without explanation. Your phone's tapped. You know it is. So you use burners, change them weekly. You're paranoid constantly. That car behind you could be feds, could be a rival crew, could be your own people testing you. You've seen things. A loan shark breaking a guy's jaw with a hammer in a basement. The sound, bones splintering, you hear it when you try to sleep. You were told to hold the guy's arms. You're 19. You held them. The guy was crying, begging, said he had kids. They broke his jaw anyway. You owe money to these people, always. That car you're driving, borrowed from the crew. That apartment, you're late on rent because you had to kick up last week and came up short on your end. You're drowning, but you can't leave. Where would you go? And they'd find you anyway. Level 2. Soldier. You're 29. You took the oath. Now you're trapped. For life. The only way out is prison or death. You know soldiers who tried to walk away. They're all dead. Every single one. You've killed someone. Had to. Your captain told you a guy was a rat. Gave you an address. You and another soldier waited outside his house. When he came out to walk his dog, you put 2 in his chest, 1 in his head. The dog ran. You dream about that dog sometimes. Not the guy, the dog. You found out later, 6 months later, the guy wasn't a rat. He just pissed off the captain over a gambling debt.
You killed an innocent man. You don't get to feel bad about it. You don't get to confess. You just carry it. Your marriage is dying. Your wife knows something's wrong. The nights you come home with blood on your shoes that you burned in the backyard, the times the FBI came to your house at dawn, flipped the mattress, terrified your kids. Your daughter won't talk to you anymore. She's 7. She heard an agent call you a murderer. You couldn't tell her he was wrong. You're constantly looking over your shoulder. That soldier in your crew, he might be wearing a wire. Your best friend since high school, he got pinched, might flip. The feds picked up your cousin last month. He knows where 3 bodies are. You can't sleep wondering if he'll talk. The money's not even good. You clear maybe 60, 70,000, but 20% goes up the chain. Your lawyer's on retainer, $5,000 a month just in case. You've got cash hidden in your mother's attic, your sister's garage, buried in your yard. You can't put it in a bank. You can't explain it. You're cash rich and terrified every day. Level 3. Capo. You're 38. You run a crew. That means every mistake they make, you answer for. One of your guys got picked up with 2 kilos of heroin last week. The family has a rule, no drugs. They're looking at you now, wondering if you sanctioned it. You didn't. Doesn't matter. Your guy, your problem. You've ordered killings, not pulled the trigger. You're past that now, but given the order. A guy in your crew was skimming. You knew it. The family knew you knew it. So you gave him to 2 of your soldiers. They took him to a social club in Queens. You got the call 4 hours later. It was done. You went back to dinner with your wife's parents, ate cannoli, smiled. You're lying to everyone, all the time. Your wife thinks you own a successful construction company. The IRS thinks you make $90,000 a year. Your priest thinks you're a generous parishioner.
None of it's true. You're a criminal, a murderer. You go to confession and lie there too. What are you going to say? Bless me, Father, I had 3 men killed this year? Your health is deteriorating. Stress ulcers, high blood pressure. You're 40 pounds overweight from the rich food, the drinking, the sitting in cars and social clubs all day. Your doctor says you're heading for a heart attack. You can't slow down. The moment you show weakness, someone beneath you will smell blood. Your son asked you last week what you do. He's 12. He's heard things at school, other kids talking. You told him you're a businessman. He looked at you like he didn't believe you. That look, you see it in the mirror sometimes. Disgust. The paranoia is worse now. You've got 10, 15 guys under you. Any one of them could be recording. The feds flipped your cousin 2 years ago. You found out when they raided your crew and knew things only he knew. You haven't seen him since. You hope you never do, because you know what you'd have to do. Level 4, Underboss. You're 51. You've survived by being smart and ruthless. You've also betrayed people, friends, partners. That captain who brought you up, you gave him to the commission when he became a liability. He's in a landfill off the turnpike. His wife still sends you Christmas cards. You send flowers on her birthday. You're a millionaire on paper you'll never see. Money's in offshore accounts, shell companies, your wife's cousin's restaurant. You live modestly because the feds are always watching. That modest house, they raided it twice, tore up the floorboards, found nothing. Because you're careful. But being careful means living like you're poor while you're rich. What's the point? You can't trust anyone. The boss is paranoid, thinks you're ambitious. You are, but you can't move against him because half the captains are loyal to him, and the other half would use the chaos to make their own play. So, you wait.
And waiting feels like dying slowly. Your son overdosed 3 years ago. Heroin, the same shit your family moves. You were at a sit-down when you got the call. You finished the meeting first. Priorities. The family comes first. That's what you swore. Your wife hasn't forgiven you. She sleeps in a separate room. You're alone in a house with someone who hates you. The feds have 70 hours of wiretaps. You know because your lawyer knows. They're building a RICO case. Could be next month, could be next year. You're waiting for the dawn raid, the helicopters, the perp walk. You've got your lawyer's number memorized. You've rehearsed your one phone call. You've told your wife where the emergency cash is hidden. You're ready for prison. You're not ready, but you're prepared. People you ordered killed, their faces show up sometimes, not in dreams, during the day. You're eating breakfast and you remember the kid. Couldn't have been more than 25, who stole from a card game. You had him strangled. His mother held a funeral. You sent flowers. Anonymous. Level 5, Boss. You're 63. You're the king of a dying empire. The organization's hemorrhaging. Guys are flipping constantly. That soldier you made last year, he's in witness protection now. Gave up 40 guys, including you. You've been indicted 4 times, beat 3. The 4th is pending. Your legal bills are $250,000 a year. Your lawyer's a celebrity. He's on TV defending you, while you're sitting in a basement social club in Brooklyn, wondering which of the 6 guys in the room is wearing a wire. You've ordered dozens of killings, maybe more. You don't count anymore. They blur together. The accountant who knew too much, the rival boss's son, the turncoat, the guy who disrespected you at a wedding. You gave the nod and men died. You tell yourself it was necessary. You're lying. Your family despises you. Your son changed his last name, legally. Your daughter hasn't spoken to you in 8 years. Not since your husband got indicted on your case and did 7 years. Your grandchildren don't know you exist. Your wife is waiting for you to die. She told you this, out loud, during an argument. You didn't even disagree. You've had 2 heart attacks. Your doctor says the next one will kill you. You still smoke cigars, still eat like you're invincible. Because what's the alternative?
kale salads and living to 80 in a cell? The feds have you surrounded, not metaphorically. They literally follow you everywhere. To the doctor, to church, to your grandniece's communion. They want you to know they're there. They want you to crack. You won't. You can't.